There we go. What's up, guys? Welcome to another live episode of the Spittin podcast here live on YouTube, where you can catch us here live every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. PST. We are your hosts, Jay and Reflex, but Reflex isn't here today. Filling in for him is Vero once again.
Whoop, whoop. Hell yeah. Let me get y'all pumped
What's
up.
up, Vero?
How's up? Everything? Pretty damn good.
Yeah, we were talking before we went live, and then I had her join in, and I was like, hey, no pressure, by the way, but you're filling in tonight. Thoughts on
Surprise.
it? Thoughts on your first, co-hosting a podcast?
I am a little nervous, but I got this.
Yeah, you got
Flex, I got you.
I mean, it's funny, it's funny. Last week you were a guest host, and then now you're co-hosting.
Yep.
Damn.
I got this.
Moving on up.
Moving on up.
So, how was your weekend?
It was pretty good. We actually went out of town. Went to Utah for the weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. A bunch of the ranch guys had a golf tournament over there. So we all rented an Airbnb, stayed together. Friday night was kind of chill. Didn't do much, but Saturday they ended up going golfing hella early in the morning. The wives went and got a pedicure, went and had lunch together, and then went back home to all the sleeping men. Rested
Isn't that
a little
fun?
bit. Yep. Then I ended up going to Texas Roadhouse for dinner, all of us.
Love the bread.
Yeah. Oh, them guys always got to take the rolls home, be eating them in the middle of the night.
Yeah, don't blame them. I see the rolls.
Ended up attending a carnival that was up there, so that was nice. Didn't get to ride any rides. We showed up a little late, but still worth getting out. And then the next morning went and rode side-by-sides. That was fucking awesome. That was a first for me. Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, so you had an adventurous weekend, huh?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, us too. So we went to Disneyland as a last minute thing. We're like, hey, let's go to Disney. Heather's always wanted to, we've been wanting to go. The last time we went is before we moved up here to Vegas. So we're like, let's go. So we went. We spent all day Sunday there. My feet fucking hurt. We literally went from... Have you been to Disneyland, actually?
I haven't. I want to, just to touch Donald's tail. If I could go there, that'll make my dream come true.
So, yeah, it's so much fun. It's worth going, trust me. We went to both parks. We parked hop. I don't know how the hell we did it, but we did it. And you're old when you're sitting in lines to get on a ride. And it's like afternoon, and you're like, you're going through it. Your legs hurt, your feet hurt. And then you see these like kids and, teenagers, kids in their 20s, still have energy, still excited to get on a ride. And you're just like, holy crap, I am old now.
Yep, here you are, worn the fuck out before the end of the day.
My feet hurt. I need to fucking take 2 leaves or 3 right now. Fucking... I need Tums. I need fucking icy hot and shit for my legs. No, we were tired. We were exhausted, but it was fun.
That's good. Hey, the joys of being in your 30s and up. That's what you have yet to experience for all you young ones out there.
Right? For real.
Especially when the back pops and you get stuck and you can't move and you're like, damn, I'm old.
Shit, that's me every morning when I try to get out of bed. I'm like, oh, today's going to be one of those days. And then, my buddy's like, yep, it is.
I've had those days where my sciatica is like a pain in my ass and it's just pain shooting down your leg and try to get up and you get stuck a certain way all hunched over and you're walking around like that and people are looking at you like, dude, you're not even that old. Like, I'm stuck. I can't fucking move. But, yeah, it happens.
Oh, yeah. Yup. Yeah.
So what we got today? I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready. Okay.
I
So
am.
we got a bunch of topics we're gonna get into. There's one that I saw it on TikTok. So have you seen this? Did you ever see the viral video of Selena Gomez? She's at a soccer game. I'm not sure if it's her family member's soccer game or somebody or a friend. She's at a soccer game and she's like screaming out, I guess, to the people, to the guys playing, like, "Hey, I'm single, but I got a lot of baggage or whatever or whatnot." You haven't seen that?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it was all over TikTok. So the first question of the night is, if you were single, what would be your "I'm single but"?
Damn. I don't know. I had them hoe days back in the day. Don't tell my boyfriend. No, I'm just kidding. No, he knows.
Does he watch?
No. God, I don't know. You know, when I was single, my way of like flirting even or getting somebody's attention was more of just the up and down. Let me look you up, you know.
Yeah.
It was a look. I had a look, but
Yeah. No, but like, what up, Sammy? So like, for example, like for me, I would be like, "Hey, I'm single, but I am very needy. I'm like very needy. Like I need attention."
Mine would be I'm single, but I'm damaged and broken and very clingy. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Toxic. Just one word. There you go.
Just one word.
Without having to name the rest of them.
I mean, who isn't like damaged and like, and
it sucks
clingy.
too for like future relationships, because when you are that way when you're single, it's like then here comes a man or a woman that's pretty much trying to fix what they didn't break, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah. So do you agree that it's harder to be single in your 30s and like 40s than it is in your 20s?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Right.
It seems like guys nowadays want something younger, though, and then a lot of the older women have kids or men have kids, and that makes dating even more harder. I think it just fucking sucks, because then you don't have as much freedom. 20s, you're living young, out in the bars. I mean, I'm fucking 35, and I could barely make it to like 9, 10 o'clock, going out and having a good time. I just want to stay home and chill.
Can you answer the question of why do women have more of an issue when a single guy that has kids over, say, like a guy that meets a single woman who has kids? I mean, yes, some guys do have an issue sometimes with it, but some are like, whatever, like I'll get used to it. But like women, though, usually 9 times out of 10 always have a problem with that.
I don't know, because I preferred somebody that had kids. I don't know which women out there. What's your problem with these men that have kids? They be good daddies and shit. I don't know. I just I guess if I think about it, I think a lot of women, single women, are stuck in a life where they want to go out and party. They want to go live life. They want to just be out and about. They don't want the mom life or the stepmom life. That's just from what I've seen when I would go out and I would see like a lot of from the guys and the girls, where a lot of guys want a good woman and they want to settle down, kids or not. But then the women want to go out there and they just want to be them. They don't want to be settled down, tied down. They don't want to have, be controlled in any way. They just want to go live life, party, and be from one person to another. And that's coming from a woman. I'm just saying, I'm not going to bash on all men out there, because I know there's some good ones, but it just, that's the way I see it.
I've always heard too that their number one answer was always, "Oh, baby mama drama."
I didn't think about that one, but
yeah,
I've worried about that a couple times. And then the ones that do co-parent, you got to think they have an issue with that. Like, oh, your relationship's too good with your ex, because that would have crossed my mind as well. Being a woman, that would cross my mind. But then baby mamas be getting crazy sometimes.
Trust me, I know.
Well, especially when, I'm the kind of person that sees like we're not together. You go your way, I go my way. We each have our own lives. We're both happy, whatever. But
Hmm.
there's some women and and men, but mainly women out there that are just like, you ain't gonna be happy. No, if you're not with me, you ain't gonna ever be happy. And then they use get the kids involved and everything else, and the world today, I guess.
Yeah, that confuses me because they're saying that, but at the same time, they're saying, I don't want to be with that person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So why are you mad then that they're out there dating or whatever? Because I don't want nobody around my kids.
Yeah. Why? Because you think we can raise
Okay.
them better than you did? No.
Damn, I don't know about that. Okay.
That would just
She
be my
said straight
reaction,
to it.
Yeah.
No. I mean, yeah, true. But I mean, it's like, sometimes, single parents, they don't rush to have that person that they're dating to meet their kids yet.
Yeah. It takes time.
I know sometimes some people do, and someone was like, yeah, here are my kids. That's always not a good idea. I think, go on a couple dates and then
See where it goes.
whenever that person's ready, yeah.
I think the
then go
woman,
ahead.
I think the woman, if that was my situation, I would be more of I'm being replaced. That this
Mm,
other woman, I don't want to be with him, but this other woman's trying to replace me, take my spot, be a better mother than I
mm-hmm.
am to my kids. So I think that's where a lot of women, the baby mamas, come in, just like I'm their mother, that's their father. You ain't ever going to be their mom, and then maybe think, and I could be wrong, but maybe that's just what they think, like, oh, I'm going to be replaced.
Well, yeah, because dads feel the same way too. They're always like, "Oh, I don't want to be replaced." Especially like if they see their kids and their kids are like, "Oh, well, so and so took us here," and you're just like, "Oh, well, you know, I
Yeah.
was planning to take you guys there, but I guess he took you." It's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's a competition when it shouldn't be a competition.
Right. What do you think about like where parents are separated and then one or the other is like, well, what did you guys do? Or what did your dad say? Or like getting up in the other parent's business as to what they're doing in their life. Because I see that a lot too.
Yeah, that does happen a lot, and I feel like, look, if you really want to know, you can just ask.
Hmm.
But at the same
Not really.
time, not really none of your business,
Right.
you know, because you don't see me, you know, trying to figure out or wonder what you're doing with your life. I don't care as long as it's not affecting my child's life and you're not hurting their life. I can give two shits what you do,
Yep. I agree.
and that's how it should be. Yeah. So,
A lot of people don't
uh,
like that though.
yeah, no, a lot of people want to know what the other parent is doing, and that's when you start when they do something like that. That's when you start bringing in your kid and you're putting them in the middle, and then they become like the messenger, and that's not healthy for the kid. I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So what
What
else you
does this
got?
world come to?
Yeah,
I
it
sent you my
sucks, but
ideas, but I guess a big topic out there, addiction and recovery. I can
okay.
definitely relate to that topic a lot. But it seems me working from home, the job that I do, I think a majority of the rides that I schedule are for addicts. I
Oh,
myself
okay.
am in recovery,
Mm-hmm.
and congratulations to anybody that has made that step. I mean, it's tough. It definitely is. It's not as easy as I thought it would be.
No,
So
tell me about it. Yeah,
uh, it's crazy, but yeah, like, what do you? I think the biggest one out there right now is fentanyl.
yeah, because
Is
that was
what's
a big.
killing
That's a
everybody
big thing here too. Is the
over there.
fentanyl? Yeah,
Yeah,
especially over here. Yeah, it's become a big
yeah.
thing here.
See, they need to just legalize marijuana and it'd be all okay.
Well, it already is legal here, so
It's not over here.
well then that should tell you a lot of things of where you should be at then instead.
Right. Hell no, I'll be over there gambling, getting high all the time. No.
That's
I
what
hit
Andy said.
$120. Only 100.
Yeah, me and Andy have had that conversation the last time he was here. I was like, bro, you ever thought about like moving up here? And he goes, bro, I can't do it. I would my wife would probably divorce me or I'd be in serious trouble. And I'd be like, why? He goes, bro, I'd always be here. I'd always be right here at the tables just gambling. I'm like, oh yeah, it makes sense.
Oh dang, stay over there. Stay where you at.
But what we've seen here, you know, living here for already 3 to 4 years, is locals don't go to the strip as much. We usually stay away from it.
Interesting.
Yeah, like, you know, we heard a lot of locals like tell us that when we first moved up here. It's like, yeah, you know, that first couple months you're gonna want to be here at the strip, want to be going to the casinos and all that stuff. Give it within that year that you're here, you're gonna get sick and tired of that. You're gonna always just want to spend time away from the strip or not go out at all. And damn it, they were right.
I have to say I love the casinos and I do pretty damn good over there, so I probably not a good idea I go to Vegas. I want to try my luck someday, so maybe.
Yeah, so like the casinos we go to are like the ones that are outside of the strip, where like you have a better chance of winning, and like they take away less of it because, you know, you're not at the strip and it's not that expensive and all that.
When you bid, do you bid high or do you bid low?
I'll start off low, but now I've been betting like middle or like pretty high. I'm not really good at slots. Heather is like really good at slots. She's the one that's always winning. Me, no. The only thing I'm good at is like on the roulette table. I don't know how I do it, but I get lucky on the roulette. Sammy says, same. I'd probably gamble my life away. Yeah.
Right.
Who fucking does it? I've seen fucking people put their mortgage on a fucking table.
Shit.
Yeah, they put like their fucking mortgage or their house or whatever. It's just like that's how Vegas gets you.
Oh, I just want to go see the showgirls. Not gonna lie. Just want to experience that one time. I'll be okay.
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Yeah. Wait, Showgirls or which one?
Showgirls.
Showgirls.
The main star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Temptation.
Right. You're gonna get me in trouble. Unlike your boyfriend, my girlfriend, my fiance wife actually watches the show.
Hi, Heather.
Yeah. She's in the living room probably listening right now. She's like, what the hell is he saying? But no, there's actually a funny story of like somebody winning it big and then the next night losing it. So there's a story in one of the casinos. This guy won, I think it was like over $1 million. Won it big at a table. And so whenever you win more than like 10 grand or like 100K, the cashier comes to where you won it at, right? They come up to you because they pay you out. And right behind them are usually 2 security guards, or probably 3. And one of them's like a promoter or whatever. And so they come up to you and they'll be like, hey, you know, you won here. You know, you can stay an extra night at our suite. It's on us. You know, we'll get you to a good, nice restaurant and stuff like that. And you usually say, no, I'm good. That's their way of saying, hey, stay another night on us. It's going to get you to spend more money or spend the money you just won, and then you end up losing it. So this guy won over $1 million, said, yeah, I'll stay a night. He didn't want to stay an extra night, so he stayed, gambled the money, lost it. He literally paid Vegas back. And that's happened. A lot of people have done that. You always got to be careful with that. If you win it big, run like hell. I'm serious. Run like hell, because they will get you. They will try to get you to like spend that money.
Oh hell no!
They sweet talk you, and bam, they get your ass. Yep.
Be like, let me see the fine print. What's the catch?
No, yeah, and the guy's usually like right there trying to like, you know, hey, you know, where are you staying at? Oh, well, we have a suite or a penthouse. You could stay an extra night here. Well, what restaurant or what do you guys want to eat at? They try to like sweet talk you and try to like, you know, butter you up. And they're like, okay, you're on us and blah, 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 blah. And that's going to you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I just won a lot of money. Now I'm staying at this nice hotel. Oh, I'm going to go gamble more. And then boom, you lose.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I'm not.
It's a thing. Yeah.
I go to jackpot, and you know, even if I win $100, I'll cash out, and then I'm just still playing 20 all night, and just cash out little by little. And That's crazy
Yeah.
because people win a lot of money and then they go out and spend on all these things that they can't even afford later. I've seen it
Mm-mm.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So me and Heather are always like, yo, if we win more than $10,000, we're cashing out and we're running. We tip the cashier and leave and say, no, me no hablo inglés. Let's go.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck all that. Yup. We'll hook you up. We got you VIP club access bottles next week. Yeah, they'll say that too. Be like, hey, you want to go to one of the clubs, bottle service on us? All the whole VIP. They try to give you the whole VIP and everything like that, just so you can spend that money.
And we're gonna get our money back. Let's offer all this shit.
Mm-hmm. That no, yeah, they do. I've seen it happen, and it's crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh. So anybody watching, don't fucking fall for it.
We're giving you the ins and outs on the outside world.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Mm-mm. That's why I'm like, nope. I am running to the fucking parking garage, going in my car, and driving home and pay my bills.
It's tempting though. It does sound good. Like when you think about it, if you've never had that before, first time there, and you're like, dang, all this.
Oh yeah, that I understand because like you have that excitement of, hey, I just won a lot of money. It was my first time here in Vegas or whatnot. They're offering me a really nice hotel that my broke ass can't afford, and they're giving me access to a restaurant, a club, and all this stuff. Yeah, your emotions are gonna be like, fuck yeah, I'll take it. And then once you say yeah, they're like, gotcha, bitch. They're fucking high-fiving in the back and shit. Yeah, we got them.
That's crazy. I think I would regret it doing that. Like, what did I just do?
Oh yeah, you would definitely wake up the next morning and you're just like, whoa, I won $2 million and now I only have like 100K. I mean,
right.
Yes, it's still a lot. But like, a couple hours ago you had over $1 million and now you're like, or even less than that. Or hey, because they're giving you drinks and all that stuff. One bet and you lose it all, and that's it.
People sometimes might be like, oh well, I came with more money than I have more money now than what I came with. No, I don't look at it that way. If I can have it all, I'm gonna have it all.
Right.
Fuck out of there.
Right. No lie though, they almost got me once, but I remember Andy and I had to just had this type of conversation, and I caught myself and left. Back when the Monte Carlo, back when the Monte Carlos is shoes. Yeah, you gotta once they try to, because they'll surround you. So you could be like sitting right here and the cashier's right here. He or she is like paying you out, and the two security guards are like right here. Well, they'll be like right behind the cashier, and then like people are like right surrounding you. And then you're paying them, and then you tip the cashier maybe like $100 or whatever you feel like tipping them, right? And then once like that cashier leaves, the security guards are like fucking, like if they're hunting, they're like, hey, you want to come stay here? Be like, no, I want to get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and fucking haul ass out.
Exactly. No, I'm good. So yeah, gotta be careful. So if you ever do decide to plan a trip here to Vegas, just be careful if you do win it big.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I know what you guys are up to. Get the hell out of here. I already know what's gonna happen. I don't want nothing.
Yeah.
My money and go.
Yeah. So be careful out there, because you never know. Can't let the money walk away. Yep. No. Instead of having them treat you, why don't you just take the money, go and treat yourself, because then you know how much you're spending, you know where the money's going, and all that stuff. So
right.
Yeah. So that was some advice right there on gambling. Brought to you by. Throw in some advertisement there.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So we were talking about, going back to what we were saying, talking about the addiction and stuff like that and getting clean. So I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes. I think I would probably do like a pack a day or something, usually sometimes. But I would do it like mainly on the weekends when I would go out to bars. Mm-hmm. So is when I was just like on, knock down like maybe two beers. and I'll be like, all right, go outside, knock a cigarette out or two, whatever, go back in, knock some more beers, go back out, cigarettes. And it came to a point where just like, I can't be doing this anymore. And right around the time me and Heather started dating is when I quit. I was like late 2019 is when I quit smoking. I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. I can't do it anymore.
Was it hard to quit?
Hell yeah, especially moving up here to Vegas where you can smoke in the casinos, and we would walk in the casinos and you just smell that shit. I was like, oh, this is gonna fucking suck. It was brutal. Still is, but I'm just, yeah, that first year I was just like, I can't.
I was just gonna ask you that too, if it kind of gets to you and you'd be like, ugh.
Yeah,
that's what I like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. Every time we walk, like if our family or friends are here and we, they invite us to this trip and we go, and they're like, oh, let's go to one casino, and I'm like, fuck, man. And like it hits me, and I just look at Heather and I'm like, one? She's like, no, you're doing good. I'm like, okay. Or like if like my cousins usually like vape, and I'm like, can I at least have that? She's like, no. And I'm like, because then that's going to get you to smoke that. Yeah, it's fucking hard. So
don't go back to it.
Yeah, so I try to find myself doing some other things. I mean, my ADHD will kick in, and like I could always pick up a hobby or pick up something I can do, and that's my addiction. So I think being addicted to something like that over being addicted to like drinking, drugs, and all that stuff, I think it's better,
Yeah, I'm trying to quit the vaping. I did stop smoking. I'll have a cigarette like once in a great while, but it's hard. It is. I think I've gone a week without vaping, and that's like the longest I can last, and it just, I don't know, has yet to be done. Yeah. It's a hard habit, so don't go back to it.
So is it like a hard thing, like if you go, say, half of the day or like all day without, do you start like, not like panicking, but you start kind of like, I need to hit my vape or else it's the end of the world?
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, it sucks. And I've even like put my hand up here and not have anything, and I'm like, damn, I'm bad.
Wow.
Yeah. So the cigarette's not so much because the taste and the smell is just, it's disgusting. Since I've quit and then my boyfriend's smoking, I'm just like, yeah, no. And him the same way. It's like, I can't believe like I smelled like that. It's disgusting. And but vaping, I've tried and just not there yet. Just not there yet.
Yeah. It's a little hard. I think it's, with the cigarettes, it was kind of easy because I was like, I don't want to smell like that. And then, your clothes, it's hard to get that smell off your clothes. And then with vape, it's like, well, you said like, well, it's not that bad because it's flavored. But I mean, when you really look at it and like do the research on it, it's kind of actually worse, if not,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's hard.
I seen a TikTok. I was just scrolling through, and this guy's lung collapsed, and he's in the hospital because of the vaping. And it's like, I don't want to do those things, but then you can't. You're not doing anything to stop it.
Yeah.
So
I'll get there. A hobby or something. Pick a hobby or something. Pick a hobby and get addicted to that. You know what's a good hobby you can get into that you can get addicted to?
What's that?
Podcasting. Podcasting. You can do that.
Yeah, I can't hear you. You're cutting in and out now. My connection's going bad.
Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Are we good? Are we still live?
Hang on a second. I'm going to have to...
Is it me? I think it's me.
I don't know if that's me or you.
Is it me? Let me ask. Okay, so I think she was having technical difficulties. We're still live. If anybody else that's watching, Sammy, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, we're still live here. Okay, I think we're still good here. We're still good, right? I think we're good. I got an addiction to expensive to expensive hobbies. Hobbies per the wifey. Oh man. Hey Sammy, is your wife like one of those where like you have to be careful if you send her to Target by herself, like you have to go with her to Target, or else your bank is like calling you and like yes, can you explain why you have a big purchase here at Target? Let me see if she can get back on here. Oh, man. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we were talking about... Hell nah. She can go solo, I'm sure. I'm sure the bank knows now it's not a scam. Bro, but you trust her going by herself? I can't trust my wife to go to Target by herself, man. There's no way. I cannot let Heather go to a Target by herself. I would regret it if I did. You actually trust your wife going to Target by herself? I can't. There's no way. That would be very, very difficult. Yeah. Can't do it. Can't do it. So, if you guys are just tuning in, welcome to the live episode of the Spittin Raw podcast, where we are here live every Tuesday night, 8:30 p.m. PST here on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel, like the episode, and follow us also on Instagram. So we're here all the time doing shenanigans, talking about old stories and all that. Oh, there we go.
All right, I'm back.
All right, you're back. I was like, you're good now?
Yeah,
you're
I'm good. Yeah. I was like, damn.
I was like, damn, am I going to have to finish the episode solo?
No. Can't Bella on you. Okay. I'm good.
Okay. So, what were you saying? Oh, I was just saying about like, I can't trust Heather to go to Target by herself. I'm like, I can't do it.
Is that her addiction? Target?
Target is her addiction. Walmart too, but mainly Target. Yeah, only thing I don't like going is because she takes her time. I'm the type in and out. I know where I'm going. Dude, I'm the same way, but I know what's going to happen if I tell Heather, yeah, you go to Target by yourself. Hell no. Hell no. I'm going to get notifications about like, you just spent. I'm like, no.
I'm like that only when I'm in a store that I like. If I'm not, then it's got to be, I'm going in for what I need and I'm getting the hell out of there. But then you get distracted. You know, sometimes they got sales and you're like, okay.
What would be your store that like, you're just like, oh man, if I'm here by myself or if I get distracted, I will spend everything?
Torrid or online shopping is Amazon.
Amazon,
yeah.
Ooh,
I've spent a lot of money there. Then you get the Amazon Prime, so they ship it within 2 days. So I'm like, yep, tempting.
I miss the same day or the next day Prime shipping.
Yeah, that would be.
As a customer, as a ex-employee working for them and delivering for them, I fucking hated it. Okay, I couldn't stand it. Fuck that. But as a customer, I would like to fucking look up something and be like, oh, I need that, order it, and be like, oh, it'd be here by 9 p.m.
Yeah.
or but yeah, no,
I don't work that way.
Yeah, no, don't work like that now. Now it's either the next day or 2 days or whatever, depending on what you're getting.
Yeah, yeah. I'd be like a little kid on Christmas time, just waiting for my presents to come in. I check the mail all the time. Send the kids out, go check the mail. Did my package come in? My package get here? Or I'll be checking the status all the time. It's getting closer.
So you're getting ready for Prime Week next week, right? Or no, I think it's in 2 weeks.
Is it in 2
Prime
weeks?
Week's in 2. Yeah, Prime Week's in 2 weeks.
I think I'm done shopping on Amazon for a while, just because when I look at my card, my bank statement, I'm just like, probably shouldn't have spent that much, but
yeah. Amazon be lying sometimes. I expect my package ASAP. Not, oh, sorry, wait next week. I know. Hey, at least with Amazon you're getting your package. Don't get me fucking started with FedEx.
They're pretty bad.
FedEx is horrible.
I think I had a issue with UPS recently. Their packages, they were supposed to be sent to the house, and then they were being sent to one of the facilities. And I waited almost a week and was like, where are my packages? Looked at the status, and it's like, it's being held at your facility. And I'm like, the hell? Why is all my mail not coming to my home, and it's being held there, and I don't even know when you guys get it? So it could have been sent back. It was fucking horrible.
Yeah, so Sammy just confirmed with us Prime Day, July 11th and the 12th.
I'm writing that down.
Yeah, of course.
Make an exception.
Right. Heather and FedEx, strong beef. She cannot stand FedEx.
Okay.
She hates it. If she's watching right now, she would probably come in and be like, fuck FedEx or something. Or she'll type it in on chat. And she'll be like, yeah, oh my gosh, the phone calls, the angry phone calls she has had with them, because they always mess up. It's always, oh yeah, we're going to get there, and they don't show up, and then say they showed up, but we're unable to deliver the package, or it's always some BS, and I'm just like, yeah, no.
I don't like that. You tell me it's going to be here, don't delay it. Like, I ordered this to be delivered on this day for a reason. Gonna make my shit late.
Exactly. I paid that extra for it to be here, this day. I want it this day. Where the hell are you?
Yeah, I paid $30 before for rush delivery. Yeah, because I wanted it then and there. Of course, I was like, get it. Yeah. But if it didn't, I would be one of those customers. I'd be pissed. Be like, look, I paid this. What I paid this for? If you guys aren't gonna get it here on time, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame her. Don't blame her at all.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Ugh, yeah. She would yell and oh my gosh. It was funny, and then sometimes I'd be like, okay, like I get it, you hate them, but like, hey.
You just get frustrated, man. You want your shit.
No, I know. And then, most of the times when we would wait for FedEx, it was just like the iPhones, because they were the only ones that would bring it. With all the other ones, like Amazon, like if we order something from like Amazon, well, now we don't have Amazon routes in our area. It's more like the post office is taking all those Amazon packages, but we never have issues with them. UPS brings our package. They'll say it's coming this day, but it comes the next day, or sometimes if we're lucky, it comes before that. But FedEx has always been the problem. All the damn time.
Well, now I know. Don't fuck with FedEx.
Yeah, don't order anything from fucking FedEx. That goes for everybody that watches.
More advice.
If you order something, make sure it's not coming from FedEx.
See, the only time I won't order anything off of Amazon is around the holidays, because then they'd be leaving your packages out here on the step, and other people would be like, oh, it's Christmas time for myself. Like, I don't like that shit.
So you don't have any like hiding areas or anything like that?
No. We live out here in the middle of nowhere. It's like wide open.
And your backyard's wide open too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a garage?
No.
Oh.
But they confuse the front door with the back door too. So they'll be like, it was left at the front door.
One of those.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And it's at the back, and yeah.
Well, what do you? Okay, so because what we would deliver is like the TVs, like the big ticket items, so like TVs, mattresses, and stuff. And when people would order that, they were able to. You would have to pay a little extra, but I think it was like $30 or $60 or something like that. Sometimes more, like $100. But you pay a little extra, and you can one have it for like a scheduled delivery, and two, you can have it set up where we bring it into your house.
No, I don't know if I would trust anybody coming into my house.
No, but you have to be there.
Oh, we had to be there?
Yeah, so we can only bring it into the house unless someone's home, and like it's the person that ordered it, and like we just leave it there, like in your like inside where your front door is at, or you can pay a little bit more, which where like that 120 comes in, and we put it in any room you want. They call it a room of choice.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I'd rather than leave my shit at a facility and I'll go pick it up.
Yeah, that's always an option. That's always the best. Or lockers, lockers are always the best thing. But for us, when I worked there and we were doing like the TVs, treadmills, all that stuff, they didn't have that option where like you can just go and pick it up. So it would be like, hey, if you're home, we're dropping it off. If not, good fucking luck.
Jeez. No.
But I mean, who the hell is gonna want to fucking? I don't think any of these like people that steal packages are gonna be able to lift a fucking 100 to 200 pound fucking package that we're dropping off. There's no fucking way.
Hey homies, come help me out.
I know, right?
we got a package.
Hey, we could put it on top of my Honda Civic. We'll tie it up.
Right.
I'll just go to the store, pay more to have it on the spot. I mean, yeah, true. I mean, that is true. Do that like order now, and then in 1 to 2 hours, it's there for pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually do that. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom does like finger hut, and then lately, I don't know if it's just an Idaho thing or if it's wherever, but she's addicted to Dutch Go. It's like a bidding website. You go and you bid on so many items.
So like eBay?
Kind of like eBay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she's gotten some pretty good deals and some really nice stuff, but that's her addiction. Online shopping, no.
Hey, that's a better addiction than, the other stuff. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's still bad because you're spending money, but...
Retail therapy. There you go.
There we go. Retail therapy. See, that's always a good one. That is always a good one. You know what? Let's hit them with some more advice. I got another one. Here. Talking about advice, because we've been giving advices this whole time. Is there any advice that someone has given you that wasn't the best advice that you thought about and you're like, damn, that's not a good advice?
Anytime somebody says, take a chance, just do it. I'm like, let me. or anytime somebody says, I think it'll be a good idea. And I'm like, depending on the situation, I don't think it'll be a good idea. Yeah. No.
Have you ever given somebody like advice and then you think about it and you're just like, damn, I don't think I should have given them that advice. I think that was...
Yeah. Yep. I would have to say my sister, before I stopped talking to her, the one I was telling you guys about that we just...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So she liked a guy. I told her to go for it. Take a chance. What's it going to hurt? Yeah, it didn't end so well. I was like, I probably shouldn't have said anything. So, what about you?
Yeah, I think I have.
Given or received? Or both?
I would say both. One where like, hey, just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? Well, motherfucker, it happened. And then there was one where I was like, someone was asking me about like relationship advice, and I was like, well, if it was up to me, I will leave them, but first think about it. Well, that person didn't think about it; just left. That other person was like, "Oh, I just broke up a relationship." I was like, "Oh, I'm an asshole."
What
and then
about
they're
you
coming
guys
back.
out there?
Yeah, Sammy, anybody? Babe? I know you're watching.
She's going to be like, the worst advice you've given me is not to go shopping.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's going to say. Not to go shopping. No, honestly, like between the both of us, the one that's like likes to spend a lot, but like spend on the expensive stuff is me. Oh, I'm the expensive one.
Exactly, she says.
Exactly. See, told you she's watching.
So that gives her a free pass for Target.
No. No, it does not.
I'm giving you good advice here, Heather.
No, now she's gonna come in here and be like, "Hey, so you're taking me to Target tomorrow?" That's a fat no. Yeah, she's the cheap one. Yeah, she's the cheap one. I'm the expensive one. Yeah, she's not allowed in Target. Because I know exactly what happens. No. We'll be in there for like 2-3 hours and then... Yeah, you mean tonight? Hell no! Definitely not tonight.
You mean tonight?
The hell?
Forget tomorrow. She can't wait.
No.
And then live from Idaho so Heather can go to Target.
Yeah, no. That's not happening. I am good with that. I'm good. No. Let's get into some more topics here, guys. Next one for you, Vero. Do you know anyone in group gatherings? So, like, you're at, like, say, a party or whatever, and then someone who always tells the same stories you've already heard, but sometimes, there's a person in that group that hasn't heard the story, right? Do you let that person that's always telling the same stories finish that story, or do you kind of just be like, hey, long story short, but this happened?
I've done both, actually.
Oh, God. I knew that was going to be a good question.
You do. You have that one person all the time telling the same shit over and over, and I'll either pop off like, we've already heard this one, this is what happened. That's pretty much what happened. Because then they have to go detail when you could just make it short and quick and be like, this is what happened. There you go. Done. Next. And then there's times when I'll be quiet, but I'll be biting my tongue and just being like, oh my God, we've heard this before. Oh. It's going to be a while. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that maybe like a couple, not a lot, but I've done it because I sometimes forget that I've told a story. Mm. So I'll be like, hey, I don't know if I told this story, but this and this happened. And then they'll be like, yeah, you already said it. And I'm like, oh, well, my bad. Well, they haven't heard it. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I've caught myself. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot. Uh-huh. But I've been in a group where like they tell the same story and I'm just like, didn't you already say that? Oh, well, long story short, yeah, this happened.
When my boyfriend would do that in the beginning and he would say the same thing, I would just play it out. I would just let him finish like I didn't hear it. Like I heard it for the first time. I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to be the bad person here. No, I know. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. I knew when I fucking read that question. I was like, oh, that's a perfect one. I knew it. We'll have to ask Andy when he jumps in next week, but definitely ask him that. I bet he's gonna be like, oh yeah, all the time.
Sometimes, yeah, all the time, all the fucking time. Yeah, we want to know. We want to hear from you guys too. We want to know if you guys have ever been that person that tells the same stories, or in that group that has heard the same fucking stories. Sammy says, my cousin motherfucker will say the same story, but it's always different. Some random shit inches middle of it. Yeah, have you heard somebody do that? Like it's the same story, but for some reason it's switched around, or it's told differently, or they add something new that you're just like, wait, you didn't say that in the last, when you were telling it last month or last time, you know?
Right. Yeah. Or somebody pop off at a story and I'd be like, yeah, this is bullshit. He's lying at his fucking.
Be like, wait, that's not what
not
happened. You said this and this happened. Not, no, you remember? Like, yo, you weren't there.
They'd be like, no, I don't remember.
Why do they? Why do people always say, no, you weren't there. You don't remember.
I was there. And then the other person would be like, when? I don't remember you being there. I was sitting right next to you.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I've been in those group gatherings where people will do that, and I'm just like, what? When the hell did that happen? Because I don't remember that. Yeah. You remember it happened after this and this. What? Okay. Cool. Whatever. Make you be like, wait, what the fuck? Yeah, and someone will say BS, but then it's his story actually adds up, so he puts you on blast, and yeah, he ain't lying. Fucking facts. I hate that. Has that happened to you? You've been in those situations?
Not me, no.
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 You don't know anybody that's done that?
Not that I can remember anyway.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, they do that. You'd be like, nah, bro, I don't remember that. Yeah, see, this is why I can't tell you anything. Well, see, you always forget, bro. That's why I always gotta tell the stories.
I've heard that shit
fucking
before
stop.
between two other
fucking
people.
Stop, yeah. So I don't tell you anything. That's why I don't let you tell the story. You don't tell it. You don't tell the story right, so I gotta do it.
I've heard that one.
Listen here, you piece of shit.
I feel hangover images coming in my mouth or in my mind when you say that. Like, you don't tell the story right.
Pause. What you just said. This is a family show, Vero. Come on, now. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah. Talking about memorable stuff. Do you have, so here's the next question. I got this from you because you told me and I was like, oh, that would be a perfect one. What's your most memorable drunk story that you can remember? It's
appropriate. But yeah. I brought that up because it just, even to this day, I'm going to try not to laugh so hard, but and actually finish what I'm going to say. But even to this day, like, I still bring it up. Mm-hmm. So me and my sister, I wanted what we call sister time. We would just want a quality time together, hang out, go do something together, just us two. She doesn't get her nails done, never gets her nails done. And I'm like, please just go to the salon, just get your nails done. You know, just one time. I just need a sister day. Finally talked her into getting her nails done. I ended up going to the bar, having a good time, country bar, we were feeling pretty good that night. Both of us.
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, you have to ride the bull. Like, just, you got to ride it. So she rides it, gets bucked off. We're sitting there, you know, having a good time, and blood's just running down her hands. And I'm like,
oh my God.
And I'm like, what happened? Her whole nail, the acrylic and everything that she had just got done had came off. I was laughing so damn hard. We were supposed to go to another country bar. We had to go home because I was laughing so hard I pissed myself. we were like, okay, we're not going to the other one. I could not stop laughing up to this day. And I will never forget it. That's my most memorable drinking story.
What the hell? Wait, so did her nail hit the bowl when she got knocked out? Like knocked off it, or?
We don't know. I don't know if it's because her hands were underneath the rope and then it just kind of like bent off or something. I have no idea how it happened, but she didn't even know it was gone until we were in the bathroom and there was just blood on her hand, and I couldn't stop laughing that night. We had to go home. We didn't even get to finish the fun.
Holy crap.
And to this day, I still bring it up to her. Remember that time we got our nails done? Gotta tell everybody. Oh, shit. Yeah, she won't
See,
ever do that again.
you do tell the same stories. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
No, I just got to share with the world how fun it was.
Yeah, well, that's shit. I mean,
What
that's
about yours?
fuck. Let's see. 'Cause I can barely remember any of mine. I would have to say I was at one of my buddy's house. We were at his apartment, and right behind his apartment, it's like the alley, and there's like other apartments. So it was like a little area where there's like bunch of apartment complexes. And so we were in his garage. He opens up the garage, and we would always just chill and drink there. And do you remember those like those UV bottles?
No.
They were like kind of like flavored vodka, like it would have like apple or like raspberry kind of thing. It came like in a like skinny kind of bottle. Mm-mm. Well, we would always drink those or like the MD 2020s kind of thing.
I remember those, yeah.
Yeah. So, or just, a 30 pack. And we started early, which that fucked us up. I think it was like 3 p.m. I think it was like we started pretty early, and we're drinking. I am fucking gone because I'm just downing these fucking drinks because he's like, here, drink some more. We're just chilling. And I think he gets a text or whatever. You remember like back in the days, it would always be like those, flyer parties or whatever, those parties that people would throw. And he goes, yo, I just got invited to a party. These girls invited us. Let's go. And he's like, I'm like close to like, I'm on the verge of like passing out. Like I'm like fucking drunk. But he's like, hey, let's go. I'm like, all right. He goes, you better sober up. I'm not going to take it. I'm like, all right. And I think I was trying to like reach for like a water or something. And I ended up fucking grabbing a Bacardi or something that I had right there, and I fucking chugged that. And then I think the last thing I remember was like, all right, let's go. And I'm thinking we're walking to this party or whatever, and I'm like stumbling. He said I fell, and no, he took my drunk ass home. I before we left. I fell asleep in his garage. I was out. He wakes me up and he's like, hey, we're gonna go already. And I'm like, all right, dude, I'm fucking ready. Let's go. Like fucking like a chat and shit. I'm like, yeah. And no, he fucking takes my drunk ass home, and I literally wake up the next morning and I fucking called him and I was like, dude, that party lit or what? Because I don't fucking remember. He goes, dude, you're fucking stupid. You were so fucking drunk. You passed out on my garage. I fucking walked your ass home, and I went back home. I was like, fuck that. I'm like, oh, dude, I thought we went to the party. Yeah, after that, I never drank during the day. I was like, I'm not doing day drinking anymore. Fuck that. No.
Well, and that wind, too. That wind just... When that air hits you, I've had those moments. Boom. You're out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Stupid moment was when I was like, yeah, I'm okay to go to the next bar and get outside, and I'm like, I am not okay to go to the next bar.
Right?
Yep, that was the night I ate carne asada fries for the first time at California Burrito, and we had a designated driver, and she had to pull over on the freeway. I was like, yeah, I will never eat them things again.
Never eat Mexican food before you go drinking. You eat that after, because before, it's not staying in your system. That thing is coming back up.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, bar hopping for me was never a good idea, because I would probably make it to like the second bar. By the third one, I'm like, yeah, no, you guys go ahead. I'm done. I can't fucking do it.
Yeah, and I never did like the hard drinks. Like even for my birthday, before I got sober, was never the hard drinks. I ended up giving my shot away, but just the tab the next day, I'm like, oh damn, that was a good time. Shit, $200, and no, I did not miss it. Nope.
Same here. More of just like beer, whatever. Sometimes I'll take a shot, depending like if I'm like already like getting there. I'm like, oh, I'm already gonna get fucked up. One time, buddy of mine here, he's like 23, I think, or 20, 25. Invites me to a party. It's all, people of his friends that are in their 20s. I'm in my 30s, and I'm like, all right, they're all drinking and shit. I'm like, oh, well, back in my day, I can out-drink all you fuckers. And I'm like, well, let's go. Fucking regret it. Never again. I woke up the next morning, fucking worst hangover ever, feeling like shit. I text my buddy and I'm like, bro, I feel like shit. How are you, man? I know you drink a lot. He goes, nah, I'm fine. I went for a run this morning and I'm good. I'm like, fuck you. You in your fucking 20s. Fuck you. You asshole. I'm like, fuck you. I can't even get out of bed and you're already like active and shit. Nah. That's why I was like, nope. Never doing that. Never thinking I can compete with these fucking youngsters again. Fuck that.
I don't miss the hangovers either, man. Them days. What happened last night? Let me check my bank account.
Yeah, for real. Oh my gosh, yup. Let me check my bank account. Oh, fuck. Well, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, never.
Good times, though. Good times.
Good times. Never again. I'm more of just a chill drinker. I'll sip maybe like 1 or 2 beers, whatnot, and then that's it. If that. I mean, I bought a case of White Claws, I would say 2 weeks ago. Almost 2 weeks, I think. 3 weeks now. I've only drank probably like 2.
Oh, dang.
I don't really drink as much now. And I also have I still have 4 Miller Lite beers that I got, I would say close to a month now, and they're still in my fridge.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'd rather give it to somebody else who, like my neighbors, they drink or whatever. I'd rather give it to them. I don't really drink as much. I'll have like maybe 1 and then that's it.
Biggest bar hopping, got fucked up, decided to play drunk ding dong ditch in the hotel.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a good time. Honestly, that sounds would be fun. Hilarious.
That's fucking funny.
Oh my gosh.
Even the falling on your face, that is fucking funny as hell.
Leave him behind. He's gonna get busted.
Has that ever happened to you where you go out drinking and the next morning you're like in pain or you have bruising and you're like, how the fuck did I get that, or what happened?
Yeah, I've had bruises, but I bruise easy. But so people will tell me, so the first time I ever had an AMF, went to the country bar, had an AMF, couldn't taste nothing, thought that they made it shitty. Little did I know that it's gonna hit you later. So my sister's friend didn't want hers. I ended up drinking hers, down in it, and they're like, that wasn't a good idea. Fall over, and my sister's like, you fell down. I don't know what you tripped over. And I look back, you're sitting on the ground, and the guy's like, here's your sandal. I lost a shoe. God. There's been so many times that I trip on air. I don't even, it sucks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's I'm pretty sure once this episode ends and we start next week again, I'll probably remember one. I'll be like, oh yeah, that one was also pretty bad. Andy has a lot, so get ready for that. We'll bring up that question again.
Yeah.
Andy has a lot of them. I'm pretty sure he does. That he somewhat remembers, and then I'll kind of be like, oh yeah, I know which one he's talking about. So don't worry, guys. Andy will be back. So will Vero, right? You'll be back next week, or are you busy next week? No. Actually, hold on. Next Tuesday is 4th of July. I don't know. I got to talk to Andy to see if we're going to do one. And if we do, it'll probably be a little bit earlier. If not, we could probably do it maybe Monday or wait till after, or the Wednesday after 4th of July.
The 5th? We can do that.
Yeah.
That'll work.
I forgot. Next Tuesday's 4th of July. What's everybody's plans? What's your plan? What do you guys do? What is there to do in Idaho on 4th of July?
So we're going down to the Hidden Lakes, called the Vineyards.
Okay.
Doing a lot of climbing, and then you go down into like a canyon like thing and do rock jumping. Kind of scary, but I did it for the first time. Not as high as the guys did, but it was, yeah. I'm just glad I didn't shit my pants. More me was like saying, yes, do it, take a chance. But then like I was like, no, I don't know, and I'm scared of heights. So, but I ended up doing it. Felt good, and then everybody's got to use that, face your fear bullshit, and I'm like,
yeah. Is this yours and your boyfriend's first 4th of July together or no?
Yeah, it'll be our first 4th.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There'll be some fireworks there. Cochinos.
Spicy thing. No, we nasty. he wants to buy a bunch of fireworks for the kids and stuff. So, and I know that we've got to get together with the family, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do there yet. So, kind of just want to do our own thing. We'll see
that's
what
good.
Happens.
Yeah, it's pretty much what we're going to do. I think we're just going to stay here. From our balcony, we can see all the fireworks from like the outside casinos. And then a little bit from the actual like Las Vegas Strip. So I think we're just gonna be here barbecuing, be in the pool kind of stuff.
Heck yeah.
Because the Vegas Strip is fucking wild during 4th of July. So I'm like, yeah, nope. Stay my ass home. Shit. Hell yeah. Sammy, you're chilling, barbecuing, nothing too crazy since it's one day off. Ah, damn.
Yeah, I gotta work the 4th of July. So lucky you.
Fucking sucks, right? That it's on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's on like on a weekend. But yeah, I will talk it over with Andy to see, and then I'll let you know as well. And then we will do this again. Sound good?
Ready for his side of the stories.
For real. But Vero, thank you. You did awesome tonight.
Told you I got this. I got you, Flex.
Everybody give a round of applause to Vero for filling in for Andy tonight. Yeah, you did good. How do you think you did?
It was good. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
I ain't nervous.
Nah, you got this. You got this. Just be ready when Andy comes back. Then he's probably gonna rewatch this. He's like, all right, I got some shit to say. I know him. So be ready for that. So.
I'll be prepared.
But all right, stay on a little bit after I end it.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to Vero for filling in for Andy. Tonight was fun. We got into a bunch of topics. We had some laughs. It was a really good episode. Andy, you missed out, but I know you had stuff to take care of. I hope everything's okay. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another live episode of the Spittin' Raw podcast. I'm Jay. That's Vero. Andy will be back next week. Have a happy 4th. Be safe out there, guys. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.
Bye-bye. See ya. So stay on.